Okay, and we're gonna be live once the chain clicks.
What's going on, you guys?
Go, keep going with it. Go.
No.
What is going on, you guys? Brandon here, aka Brawadis, and today I'm here with.
Shout out to the Brawadis squad. We in the building. We wasn't in the building for a while, but we back in the building.
It's been too long. He wasn't in the building, so. A lot of you guys, obviously, this is my best friend Ali. You guys know him. Shout out.
Shout out.
For everybody who hates when I say shout out in every single video, you could blame him because he brought that onto my channel. For those new subscribers who don't know, this is my best friend right now, and he's been my best friend since kindergarten. So we were 5 years old when we met.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm 21, he's 22, and we're old. We're still best friends. So this is my best friend Ali, and a lot of you guys missed him. I swear he's only been a couple of my videos, but you guys love him. You guys were commenting, oh, where's Ali?
I appreciate all the love, guys.
Yeah, we miss Ali, you know. Well, he's back. He's been super busy. You can tell them what you've been up to recently.
Basically, I've been busy with school. I go to San Diego State University, so I'm just taking a bunch of classes, 18 units, so I've been really busy with that, and then balling as usual, so doing my thing.
That's the only, pretty much, we really don't have time to hang out that much anymore. Me with my YouTube, him with his school. We only have time to see each other at the gym, play basketball, but anytime that we can make time, we love to hang out. So today, we're bringing you guys a story video. I haven't told a story in a really long time.
Shout out Miss Porter.
Shout out all the counselors. You guys are gonna know what we're talking about in a little. So yeah, I used to love telling stories. I had a lot of things that happened to me in my childhood, and this thing that happened, it happened with Ali. So it only made sense for me to hit up Ali. I was like, yo, are you trying to tell a story? I don't want to tell this by myself. So let's just get right into it. There's no point to just let's just get right into it.
So it was the 7th grade, right?
This was the 7th grade.
7th grade.
We went to elementary school together, middle school, high school. So we were in 7th grade, middle school, same school, and we ended up taking the same class. The class that we took together, for those who don't know, it's office monitor.
Office/hall monitor.
Office, hall monitor. So pretty much, I don't even know why that's considered a class. It's pretty much called, instead of office monitor, they should name it hang out with your friend monitor.
It was so easy.
It was easy. All they do, so me and Ollie would have a desk. We would sit in the office, you know, just kick back, sit up. We would sit back, we would talk, and then eventually when a counselor or a principal or a VP, whatever, has a pass that they want to go hand out to a classroom to go bring a student into the office, they would be like, hey, Ali, Brandon, here's a pass. You know, go get this kid and bring him to the office. That's it.
And then they would also have the fair share of passes that were like detention reminders for all the kids who had detention after school. Yeah. On that day, we'd have to go give them the passes.
So pretty much all we did for the whole year in that class was just we would sit back, and when a teacher or a counselor or a principal wanted us to go grab a student and bring him in for whatever reason, here's a pass, here's a room number, go get it. So, you know, we started the year off, we're like, we had only had a couple of classes together before in our whole life, and all those classes were like real academic, you know, math, science, so we never really had chance to talk and hang out. So this is our first time where we have a class and we're just chilling together. So
I think it was, I took the class, and then like the first 2 weeks you could change classes and stuff, and you were in a different elective. I told you, Brandon, you need to hop in this class.
No,
because I remember. I literally don't do anything. I just do passes. I have no one with me. If you're in the class, we could walk around and do nothing.
I remember. Yeah, I was in Spanish, and I dropped the class because Ali texted me. He's like, bro, you have to join the class with me. I was like, are you sure? So I dropped it. So like I said, we would just hang out during the whole class. And if you don't believe us, here's proof. I mean, here's a... I'll show it up on the screen. It's too hard to see it on the yearbook, but they asked us, you know, why'd you take office monitor? And in the yearbook, it says, kindergarten buddies Ali Majizada and Brandon Brawadis say, we took office monitor so that we can hang out during class. I don't know if it was smart to say that to the person interviewing us, but that's what we said. So, you know, we were starting class and, you know, we're getting passes, taking them everywhere. We loved going, walking around. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, at the beginning it was like a good experience. Just walk around.
We would walk, we would joke, talk about basketball, you know, just, okay.
Make sure every single little pass was delivered on time.
And you know, if one class was that way of the school and the other pass was that way, then we would split up and, you know, go our own ways, man.
Eventually we got sick of that. We were like, you know what? Every single pass we get, we're walking together. And we're not splitting up.
Eventually, yeah, because the rule for that class, there weren't many rules, but one rule was, you know, if you guys go out together and one class is on one side of school and the other class is on that side,
you need to split up.
You need to split up and go, because that's faster. You can't walk to one class here, walk to the other class. So eventually we followed, I mean, we started out following the rules, but eventually we're like, you know, is it really gonna hurt if we walk together to one class and then walk to the other class? Mind you, this was the first year that our middle school had installed cameras.
Yeah, because there was like so-called gang fighting or whatever
fights.
it was. It was
So,
like body boxing.
Yeah, they called body boxing in the bathroom for 10 seconds gang fights.
Oh.
So they installed cameras. And, you know, we didn't even know if we believed if they were real cameras because all along our whole
I
school
feel like it was a show.
Yeah, like we've never had cameras in school.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you guys are probably like, well, of course there's cameras in school. But when we were in middle school,
we're old.
Yeah, we're old, man. We're out of our prime. That was not a thing. But it turns out, you'll find out later in the story, the cameras were real. Yeah. So, you know, we started just slowly, day by day, kind of not following the rules. And, you know, obviously now we're mature, we regret it, but before we were just young kids. We were what is that, 12 years old?
12?
13?
Yeah, something around there, right before, 7th grade, isn't it?
So, you know, we started, like I said, we started walking together, and sometimes we would deliver the pass, and instead of going straight back to the office, we'd be like, okay, let's just take a couple more laps.
We would go to the PE area and
see people play basketball. You know, we would just kind of kill time, and nothing bad really, just kill time.
And then we would start, and then eventually we got to the point where we would start to argue whoever got to take the passes.
No, because we would argue because room 205.
Oh, shout out to room 205.
The choir room.
That was the best building.
No, Ali had a crush.
I did have a crush
on one of the girls in that class.
Man.
So every time the VP or the counselor would walk over to our desk and be like, oh, here's a pass, Ali would go like crazy. Like, oh, is that for 205? Like that. And he would go crazy like, I want to deliver that pass. So eventually we actually started to get into a little bit of arguments because Ali would...
Because you liked her too, we both kind of...
Yeah, but to me, I would just be like, okay, let me mess around with him a little. I want to take this pass. I'd be like, no, it's like it was on drugs. Like, no, I'm going to take this pass. I need to take it. So we would like argue over who got to take the pass to room 205. Yep. Shout out.
Shout out. No, we're not going to name no names, but shout out. You know who you are, 205.
She wasn't even bad. Maybe for middle school.
For middle school, super bad. That choir class she sang too. She had a voice of an angel. God bless her soul. I wonder what she's doing right now. It's funny.
Yeah, she's probably an artist, like American Idol.
Yeah,
like
she probably is.
So, yeah, we would argue over that all the time. But those were the days when Ali just had a huge crush. Because eventually, that girl who he had a crush on kind of just fell off. And so he turned into, from crushing on someone to, I guess, I don't know. What
I got like a fake middle school
relationship.
Like 5-6 day relationship.
Yeah, what do you call that? When middle schools date, is that like considered boyfriend and girlfriend? Or is that considered... I don't know
what it's called.
So,
but it's, I think it was 5-6 days was a lot.
Yeah, that was
a long
like,
time.
Exactly, 5 or 6 years, pretty much in middle school. So I would like, you know, I was a kid. I was 12 years old, and Ali would be telling me like, you know, I'm starting to like date or get serious with this girl, and I'd be like, what are you talking about? And then I remember one day, was it in the lunch court table?
Yeah, yeah.
So one day we're out delivering passes, and obviously together.
Was this the day when her friend came up to me and told me that she thought I was cute?
Wait, you did it on the same day?
No, she told me that, and then I asked her out a separate time.
So he, oh my gosh, this is such a middle school thing. God, so her friend told Ali that, you know, she thinks Ali's cute, and Ali wastes no time.
She was older too.
I know, she was 8th grade,
so you're dating an older girl. 7th grade was a big deal. And we used to think she was so hot, so
like, all I see, one day I'm out delivering passes, and I look, and I see Ali is making out with her.
Oh my
And to me, this is like, holy shit, like, we're 12 years old, he's making out, like, with tongue. I saw the tongue, like that. So I'm like, you want to demonstrate how you were doing?
No.
Okay,
but I want to do it like that, but
off camera. Yeah. So I'm looking, I'm like, wait, what is Ali doing? You know, he's not a good kid. This is not Ali that I know. But I was so hyped for him. In my head, I was like in the bag, like I was watching a Suns game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, go, Ali. And
I think she caught you staring, right?
Oh my, yeah, she caught me. Everything, like it was. I don't know, it was just crazy. So, and this was all during like office monitor. This is during class. This wasn't after school, it wasn't during lunch.
Serious academic period.
Serious academic office monitor, and he's out making out with a girl.
Oh man.
So, point in case, just to repeat ourselves, this was not the girl that he had a crush on in
she eventually faded away.
Yeah, this was
that phase.
This was a whole new girl, Latina this one was.
Yeah,
like
she was.
Pure Latina, yeah. And like big things.
Yeah, it was cool for a middle school. I remember that day she was sucking on a lollipop, and she was walking around with that lollipop like all day.
That's what made you like her.
Yeah, I was like, and she, you know, the lollipop, the twirling the hair, you know, that was kind of a turn on back in the day.
So, we're getting back to the point. Oh, and by the way, for those who don't know, everyone who went to middle school with us, shout out. You already know. Me and Ali, we would literally like match our clothes. We went to the mall and bought the same
famous shirt,
famous stars and straps. You guys remember that brand, the famous stars
nice
and straps?
Shirts.
Yeah, those were nice. So we would match and just.
I think we got the limited edition white one.
It was white, yeah. So you know, everyone just knew me and Ali as like, oh, is Brandon there? Ali must be there. Oh, where's Ali and Brandon? They're like this. Like people wouldn't even ask, oh, where's Brandon or where's Ali? It was just a package. Like, where's Brandon and Ali?
Yeah.
So, okay, we're getting off topic. So this is all happening during Office Monitor, and well, one little last side story. Shout out to Miss Porter because she's not there anymore. She's retired.
She's probably retired. Yeah.
But me and Ali, every time we would want to go to each other's houses after school, we would be too scared to like. I would be scared to ask my mom.
And I would be scared to ask my mom
because
or my
we're
dad.
you know, Middle Eastern. We didn't have
like,
that much freedom. When
you can't really like go and just hang out unless you have permission.
Yeah.
They know where you are, what you're doing,
what time, like all this, you know,
everything.
Who you're fucking, all this. So when we would have Miss Porter call our mom and like ask for us, oh, can he, you know, go to his house? They're being really good today. So shout out to you.
She was such a sweetheart.
And Miss Holmes too.
Miss Holmes, yeah, she was kind of buff, but you know, she was a very nice lady. She really was. She lifted.
Yeah, I know. So anyways, it gets to the point where, you know, we're disobeying rules and just little ones. We're still doing our work. We're still giving the passes out. Everyone's still getting to the office. Maybe just a little later.
Maybe the biggest thing we were doing was we were throwing away the detention passes. So, which were the passes you have to give to them. They have to come to class right now, which they would never find out that if they got or not. So we were like, so let's just throw these detention reminders away and walk around.
This was the biggest thing that we did, and this is when like we didn't really believe the cameras were a real thing. So you know, we would get the passes. The principal himself would hand us passes, and we'd get up, walk around, and eventually we got to the point where we would kind of crumple the passes.
They're red, right?
They're red, or some of them green. Yeah, they're green.
It depends on how bad the detention is, right?
And we would like crumple them and throw them away. And then instead of going to the class, we would just walk around and go back to the office. And just people would like not show up to the detention. So it started getting fishy. Like imagine we would give out, I mean, we were supposed to be giving out detention reminders.
Like 15 to 20 a day.
And you know, we'd be like, oh, well, unless it was room 205.
It was 205.
He's on it, fucking flash, straight to the room. So we just got really stupid. We got way too comfortable. The class was way too easy. So we decided, you know, oh, no one's gonna find out if they don't show up to detention, you know, whatever. So eventually we started throwing away passes, and we were just idiots. I'm telling you, we were too young. We apologized to all the Wagenheim staff and everything
for all the trouble we caused you.
And so one day, I guess the cameras turned out to be
real.
The cameras were real.
They caught the finesse gods.
Shout out to the cameras, because if it wasn't for you, we would have never got caught.
We would have lived that dream.
Pretty much, we got caught throwing away passes when kids stopped showing up to detention, obviously. Like the principal started watching the cameras, I guess.
Mr. Gallardo.
Mr. Gallardo, shout out.
Shout out. Scary guy. He had the
long
and slick back hair.
Yeah, like balding but still slick back.
Dark black glasses.
Oh my god.
Gray suit.
And he would wear the and the black tie.
Oh my god.
So I mean, we got caught by the school principal. And look, what worse thing is there than getting caught by the school principal throwing, like, I don't even want to say it. Are we stupid? We had the easiest class. We had the easiest job. And so...
And they trusted us. Miss Porter, like, we were Miss Porter's angels.
That's what I was going to say. So when we got caught, you don't understand. It wasn't just, oh, we got caught and, you know, we got yelled at like a normal teacher. No, these counselors and principals and vice principals, they looked at me and Ali like we were...
like the chosen children. Like,
yes, like, oh, you guys are the best office monitors ever. You know, you guys are so funny together. It's a pleasure having you. So when we got caught, it wasn't just like, oh, that's typical.
It was scandalous.
Yeah, you know, they're bad students anyways. We expected this. No, we have such good, like, faces where we could just sit there like,
how are you?
Hi, yeah, how are you? Good?
Nice
but
to see you.
on the outside, okay, let's fucking throw this pass away and go walk. Like, we were just really good at that.
Yeah.
And we felt, I was scared. I felt bad. I was like, these people trusted us. You know, even we got caught a lot of times walking around together and we wouldn't get in trouble because the counselors love us.
But now,
this time, there was no getting out of this.
It was like almost embarrassing to go back there every day because they knew what we were gonna do.
Yeah.
And we would just walk in and just like kind of like put our heads down.
Yeah, it's embarrassing and we felt bad. There are some kids that could be like, okay, who cares, we throw away passes, but we're not like that. We felt bad, you know, these people trusted us. So we had the talk and they decided, you know, this class was an easy A. We got A's every single time.
I think every single student who's ever taken that class has got an A.
That's an A. And not a B, no C, no D. Everybody, and an A plus for that.
I mean, it's home monitor.
It's home monitor. So they sat down with us and they told us, you know, they're not going to suspend us. They're not going to give us referrals or anything. But what they are going to do, they're going to give us a C. The grade that they're going to give us a C.
For a hall monitor.
And you know, okay, for some people a C is a C, who cares? But for us, like I said, Middle Eastern, it's like a C is like, you got a C, like all that.
So bad.
And it was bad because it's just embarrassing. Like we said, no one in hall monitor history has gotten worse than an A. And
how do we explain to our parents that we have such great grades and we have a C in the easiest elective in NBA history?
Say. Exactly. In NBA history, no one has ever gotten a fucking B or a C. So what I wanted to explain to you guys, I have the report cards right here. I still kept them. Shout out to my mom who has a folder with all my envelopes. This was the saddest day of my life because I've always wanted a 4.0 GPA. I don't know how they do grading skills where you guys are from or where you're at, but where we are and the time we went to school, a 4.0 meant straight A's, 4.0 GPA. You know, I had gotten 3.8 before. I had been one grade away from a 4.0 and I would be so mad at myself. So this time, I had an A in first period, an A in second, an A in third, an A in fourth, an A in fifth period. So I'm like, holy shit, because my sixth period was office monitor. So I'm like, holy shit, I'm about to get my first ever 4.0. You know, I'm so excited.
That's such a big deal?
That's such a big deal.
Did we get paid for getting good grades back then?
Oh, I think my mom would give me like $20.
For an A or something, yeah.
So, but it wasn't even about the money. I just always wanted a 4.0 GPA. I had never gotten it and I had always been so close. It's like LeBron when he would go to the finals and go and he wouldn't win. It was like that for me. I would get so close. And this time I was like, okay, all I have to do is get an A in office monitor. You know, I got the A in pre-algebra, I got the A in science, in world history, in English. I did it in all the hard subjects. It's like I took down the Warriors, I took down the Spurs, I took down the Cavs, and then
the Suns beat you.
I lost to the Suns. I got a C in office monitor. The 1 year. The one time.
Literally was the one opportunity.
4.0. And let me just say that I finished middle school after that, 6th, 7th, 8th grade without getting a 4.0 once. I got multiple 3.8s being one grade away. And
it was like the one that got away. It really was.
That ruined it. I did. Eventually I got my 4.0 in high school.
Yeah.
But this was, like, me and Ollie had good grades. So a C was such a big deal. And just, I don't know, guys.
How did that happen?
How did that happen? Are we stupid?
You know what it is you got sidetracked.
We got comfortable.
The females, the lifestyle.
The making out.
The making out.
The, oh, we're matching with famous stars and straps. We're cool.
We were invincible.
Yeah, we were like, you know, I was like, I think I was 4'6" or 4'4" in like.
If you were 4'4", 4'6", and I was probably like 5'2".
Yeah, Ali was always
was big deal, right?
Yeah, people thought we were brothers. Like he was the older brother, I was younger, because Ali was over 5 feet tall, even in like.
I had a little belly on me too. That was a nice little belly on me.
And I was miniature. I think I was like 4'4" or 4'6".
Basically, like kind of.
No, I was 4'4".
Like junior.
Yeah. Jay. No, because I remember when I went to high school, I was 4'8".
Yeah.
4'8" when I went to high school.
I remember in my first year of high school, I shot up and I was 5'11" or 6 foot for my first year.
And I was 4'8".
Yeah.
And so in 7th grade, I must have been 4'4" tall. And so, you know, we were just these, you know, big brother, little brother, nothing can go wrong until we got bit by the school principal and the school staff. So to all of the middle school we went to, we apologize. We
sincerely apologize.
We just
had to get this off our chest.
We just had to get this off our chest. Is there any way you can change the C to an A now that we apologize?
I mean,
we're still
a 4.0 is a 4.0.
Exactly.
I mean, there has to be some sort of petition we could sign. You know?
No, but anyways, guys, I mean, I hope you enjoyed that story. I fucking love Ollie. This is just like, this is, when people say, oh, we've been friends for so long, you know, a couple years, they don't know. Like, me and Ali.
This is like authentic.
This is authentic.
Like, we literally think the same thing and we don't have to say it, but we know.
So, you know, friend for 16 years and counting. We've been through so many things together. This is just one of the stories. And we look forward to telling you much more.
Yep.
I want to know how stupid you guys think we were for throwing passes away with the easiest class and getting a C. I don't know. So, I know you guys missed Ollie. I had to bring him back for you guys one
Shout
last
out.
time.
Shout out to the Brawadis squad. We in the building.
Look, what are you gonna fucking start dating this?
This thing has nice hair.
Is that the new Brawadis taking my spot? So, I got a basketball game tonight. I'm about to go get my haircut. I'm excited for today. Ollie,
Get the dub. Get the dub.
A prediction of who's gonna win?
I got my money. I think the spread is like -5, -6.
Tonight.
I got my money on the Brawadis and FaZe Rug squad. So I got my money on them.
Oh, and a lot of people ask. Every time I post a basketball game, a lot of people ask, "Oh, why don't you put Ali on the team?" Well, here's a simple answer. Ali is too good at basketball. If the director for that league, I know I'm serious. You might think I'm joking, but at least I think I'm being serious. If we put Ali on the team, he wouldn't let us play. He would say that your team is way too good because Ali is really, really good. For those who have watched my basketball videos, Ali is good. So I would love to have Ali on the team, but we wouldn't be able to play. They would probably shoot us up to... No, the director... Yeah, the director watches the games, and if your team is too stacked, he doesn't let you play in there. So... I would love to put Ollie on my team, obviously, but...
Bro, I'm the #1 fan, so
he's the #1 fan, yeah.
It's all good.
And by the way, for next time when you say who you think is going to win, and you said the Brawadis and FaZe Rug squad, our team name officially is actually the Devin Bookers. So, for next time.
Well, you know, if I was on a team, the team would be called the Shaquille O'Neals.
Yeah, the Big Diesels.
Big Diesel. Shaq Diesel. Shout out to Shaq. What's up, man?
Shaq, if you're watching... I think Tyson Chandler is a better basketball player than you.
Alright, you know what? And you know.
I'm just joking, guys. I'm just joking before everyone. Do you know how good Shaq was? Blah blah. No, I know. Shaq's fucking dominant. Yes.
He has that jersey in this room for a reason.
Yes. Okay, guys. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Me and Ali had a crazy
blast.
We had a blast. Crazy couple years of middle school and high school. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Leave a like if you want to see more crazy stories with me and Ali. And for the last thing before I go, Ali. Instagram, if you guys want to keep up with him, keep up with his life, in the description below. So go give Ali a follow.
Shout out to the Brawadis squad. It was nice seeing you guys, nice talking to you guys.
Look, and for those who don't know, the reason he says Brawadis, no, that's not how you say my name. It's Brawadis. But the first time he read it, he was like, oh, what's this, Brawadis? So ever since then, it's been the Brawadis squad. Yep. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. TBH.
Peace.
Peace.